TysonFightHot.com here, mate. First of all, congratulations on a great fight.
Yeah.
I got me ass whooped. Tyson Fury is going to explain how he views the fight and how he feels as though he won the fight. I disagree, and I'm going to give my reasons why I disagree.
Going into the last round, was you confident that you were ahead?
Yeah. I was quite confident. I thought I won that fight again. I think I've got Larry Holmes here. I thought I've won both fights. But then again, I've gone home with 2 losses on my record now, so there's not much I can do about it. I can just fight my heart out and do the best I can.
The Larry Holmes and the Michael Spinks fight. But was Larry Holmes getting hit with left hands to the body all night? Was Larry Holmes getting out-punched, outlanded? Was Larry Holmes getting pushed back? And Tyson knows damn well he lost the first fight. The only thing that kept him up from getting stopped in the first fight are those ropes and the referee giving him a break. But even this fight, he got outworked, got pushed back by a smaller man. And Tyson, he just looked sloppy. He was tired. He tried to put his weight on Usyk, but Usyk was too strong and too conditioned. And Tyson had no answer for that left hand at all.
But again, I'll always believe until the day I die, I won that fight.
Did you feel that, this time you had him more on the back foot? You're a bit
aggressive on the back foot. I was on the front foot all night, yeah.
Break it to you, Tyson, but you were getting backed up. You were getting backed up like rush hour traffic. You were backed up like an obese person without Pepto-Bismol, mate.
Tyson Fury was getting backed up multiple times by Oleksandr Usyk, especially in the later rounds. I don't know why he's trying to act like he pushed Usyk back the entire time or he fought on the front foot the entire time. He got hurt by the left hand and would back up and clinch. That happened multiple times in the fight. So Tyson isn't being real to himself. He needs to go back and watch the fight.
Landing, body and head. Listen, sometimes it's hard to score.
The fight was not hard to score for me. It was either 8-4 or 7-5 for Usyk. When Tyson says it was hard to score, maybe he's talking about it was hard to score punches because he was throwing wide shots that Usyk was easily ducking and dipping. And Usyk was coming back with straight, fast, and precise shots that Tyson could not get out of the way from. Tyson could not move his big feet and his big arse to get out of the way.
Show some respect.
Come on, guys! Come on!
Come on, guys. Show some respect. Just because Usyk can whoop his ass doesn't mean you can. So we need you to be quiet and show the Gypsy King some respect. Long live the Gypsy King. Fuck Oleksandr Usyk.
Obviously, you thought you were dictating the fight, which I thought you did too. I just win in 7 rounds to 5.
I feel a lot of people did as well. Same score. Frank had me 3 or 4 rounds up.
Frank had me 3 or 4 rounds up. Frank Warren is your promoter. Of course he had you 3 or 4 rounds up. He makes his money off of your back. He makes more money the more that you win. Of course Frank Warren had you 3 to 4 rounds up. Come on, Tyson.
I just don't know. Listen, it is what it is. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. It's happened now. I know boxing, been in it all my life. You can't change no decisions. But I'll just always feel a little bit hard done by. Not a little bit, actually a lot. But
Fury is a sore loser, just like Deontay Wilder. That's why he didn't stay to get on the mic, because he lost twice to the same man. The reason he's going to feel hard done is because he cannot beat Usyk. Usyk's style is superior to his, and he can't deal with that. But Fury, I don't know why you're acting like this. Your ass really lost to Francis Ngannou. That was your first time losing for real. So you should be lucky that they gave your ass a gift decision against Ngannou, because it would have been embarrassing for boxing that a heavyweight lost to a novice MMA fighter.
I think when you don't get the knockout, this is what happens. You can't guarantee a win.
If you wanted to knock Usyk out, you're going to have a heavy clinch style early on, bully that man across the ring, and you're going to have to be in shape to throw hard punches and to straighten up your shots. You throw a lot of wide shots that Usyk was easily able to duck under. But if you were serious about knocking him out, you'd have came in better condition, better shape, and with a better game plan.
Well, Tyson, anyway, mate, look, we'll have you a true champion, and, as I said, mate, it's 2 times now I've had you winning, and,
same as me, then.
Much respect from Australia.
If anybody's singing...
Thank you.
All of that coughing after laughing, that's a product of Usyk's many body shots, straight shots to the chest and to the solar plexus of Tyson Fury. That's why Tyson up there coughing up blood and mucus and shit. His rib cage is probably sore as hell. Stomach probably sore as hell right now.
Thank you.
Hey, do you mind keeping quiet? This is... I want to hear Tyson talk. If you want to have conversations, go outside and have them.
Well said, Frank. You hear.
Right, so the scorecards, I don't know if you've seen them, any of you. The one judge gave Usyk the last 7 rounds. He didn't give Tyson 1 round, and the other 2 judges of the last 7 rounds gave him a round each. Each gave him 1 round.
Tyson Fury was the contender in this fight, so nobody was going to give him shit. He had to go out there and win the rounds. Personally, I gave him the 10th round. I also see that you could argue to give him the 12th round. But once again, any round that was close was supposed to go to Usyk. Usyk was the defending, undisputed heavyweight champion. Just like when Devin fought Loma, the same rules apply. Just because somebody else has been known for being great for a long time, maybe they had the belts for a long time, if they get in there with no belts off of a loss, or even if it's not off of a loss, they don't have any belts, they're fighting the champion, then they're not going to get the benefit of the doubt in close rounds. So I can see why some judges had Usyk sweeping Tyson Fury in the second half of the fight.
I mean, I've been doing this for years, and I'm biased, I know, because I'm in Tyson's camp. But
at least you admit that you're biased. So you already know that you about to say some bullshit. You about to say something to try to make Tyson look good and feel better about the fact that y'all lost. But at least you admit it. You're honest about it.
Everybody say he never won 1 round out of the last 7.
Were they Ukrainian judges?
Sorry?
Ukrainian judges?
Well,
They might as well have been.
yeah. Whatever they were, it's,
Whatever they were, they obviously were missing a few brain cells, and they weren't keeping the bottom line, the money, as the number one interest. Tyson Fury receiving a draw or even a victory will lead to a huge trilogy between him and Oleksandr Usyk. Who would want to mess up that money? I mean, even if Tyson Fury lost, you have to think about the money. That's what this is about. That's what I'm about.
honestly, I'm dumbfounded at how that scoring can be.
Frank Warren, sit your Jerry Jones looking ass down somewhere. Tyson Fury lost. He couldn't keep up with the pacing, the technique, the style, or the defense of Oleksandr Usyk. Tyson threw wide shots, Usyk threw straight shots. Tyson had flat feet, Usyk had fast feet. That's why he got dominated.
Dreadful.
Tyson, what would you like to do next?
Gonna go home and have a good Christmas. I've been away 12 weeks. Put a lot of work in for this fight, and I'm gonna go home now and enjoy it.
I'm going to go home now and enjoy my wife. I haven't been around my wife and kids for about 3 months. I'm going to go home and cosplay. I got this big old belly. I'm going to be Santa Claus, Saint Nick, and she's gonna be Mrs. Claus, and I'm gonna make it snow everywhere, if you know what I mean.
Waiting for you for 3 months. I know you train hard. I'm sure you...
Merry Christmas, everybody. I can fucking say it this time, can't I? And a Happy New Year!
Got me arse kicked. Fuck Oleksandr Usyk. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, guys.
Tyson,
Yeah.
what would you like to say to your fan? You prepared very well. You did an amazing job today, but unfortunately you didn't win.
Yeah.
What would you like to say to your fan? What you are going to promise them?
I promise and I swear we're going to investigate this. We're going to make sure this never happens again. I might be back. I might not be back. There's pain in my back right now. I just really want to get home and, get to my wife so we can,
Thanks to everyone who came, supported. We move on. And that's, we go home now into a new year, and whatever brings us, we'll see.
Tyson. We can.
Mr. Fury, a question from Ukrainian journalists.
Question from Ukrainian journalist. When Usyk was throwing those left hands to your body, to your heart, to your stomach, to your face, as a result leading with a nice black eye for you, what was going through your mind when Usyk was putting that ass whooping on you, that hard ass whooping? What was going through your mind? What was going through your ass? Huh? That's the question that I have for you from Ukraine.
A lot of people say that Usyk wins thanks to his spirit. Did you feel it?
I didn't feel no spirit. I felt a little bit of Christmas spirit in there, and I think he got a little Christmas gift from them.
I didn't feel any spirit. What I felt was a feeling I used to get when I would disobedient as a kid. and my father would come with that really black belt, leather belt, and put the belt on my arse. That's what I felt, a belt to arse.
From them judges. Christmas gift early.
Young man, good. Just there.
How do you feel in terms of both performances? Obviously, the first fight, you said, look, I weren't my best, but I thought I won. Do you feel like your performances were night and day, just different?
I felt I won the both fights, like this Australian lad here. He thought I won both fights too.
Tyson Fury is a very good fighter, but he's not great anymore because he got a lot of damage in those fights with Deontay Wilder. So he's a lot slower than he used to be. Usyk is still quick. Usyk isn't fast, but he's quick. Fury can't deal with that. Tyson Fury doesn't have the same balance, and Tyson Fury doesn't have that same stamina. Tyson, although he's always been fat, he used to have great stamina, but now he gets tired earlier in the fight, and he doesn't have that those lungs and those legs to really push the pace after the first 6 rounds. So he didn't win the last fight, he didn't win this fight. Really, he washed up as far as being a top elite heavyweight thanks to Deontay Wilder.
I don't know what I've got. Well, obviously I know what I had to do, knock him out to get a decision, but do you know what? It's boxing and it happens, and there's no doubt in my mind I won the fight, and that's it. We can't cry over it. We can't do much about it.
We can't cry over it. We can't lose sleep over it. I had to get the knockout just to get the decision. At the end of the day, I'm just an ogre in the forest. Donkey, stop messing with me. Yo, Tyson boy's funny as shit.
All the British fans, and at home in Britain, everybody's calling it a massive robbery. So,
what can you do? You get paid, you get laid, that's it. You go home. And I've done that many times, and we're on for a nice Christmas in the Fury House, and thank God we're all both out the ring in one piece.
Right. Thank God. Y'all are in one piece. Now it's time to hang it up. You're getting all these big awards. You never had great defense. Now you don't have the reflexes to pull back. You're always like an off-brand Muhammad Ali. When Ali got old, Ali took these big-ass shots and messed him up for life. Fury, I hope you get out while you still can. I hope you retire from boxing instead of letting boxing retire you.
Thank you, name of Jesus, for all that. Give me all the glory to God. Got me through these training camps.
Yes, young man.
What's next in your career? Are we going to see you fight again?
Hopefully what's next for Tyson is retirement. He's really given a lot to the sport, especially physically.
What's next for me? I'm going home. I'm having some time off, for sure.
Are we going to see you fight again?
You might do, you might not do, who knows? We'll talk about that next year.
You're going to see him again because he's that competitive. He loves boxing and he loves the spotlight. And also because even though Usyk outboxed him, Usyk didn't knock him out. Usyk didn't really beat his ass to show him that he doesn't have it anymore. So Fury still thinks that he got it. So he's going to come back and keep on coming back until he gets beat really bad.
A nice rest.
Yes, Tyson, this is Sean from the action. The question is, what is the difference between the last fight after 3 months of private camp? What's the difference between the last one and this one in your opinion? About everything, the moves, the fight, the rounds,
On the record.
The main difference between this fight and the last fight didn't have anything to do with Tyson Fury. It had a lot to do with Oleksandr Usyk. Usyk is older than Fury. I think Usyk is like 40 or 41, something like that. Usyk wasn't able to push the pace after he hurt Fury like he was in the first fight. And that's just something that you catch if you was paying close attention. When Usyk had Fury hurt, he would try to push the pace. Fury would grab him up. Usyk didn't have the energy to push Fury off and keep on throwing punches like he did in the first fight. And that's a sign of age. So Usyk is getting close to losing as well if he sticks around. If Usyk could get back down to cruiserweight, a good opponent for him would be Beterbiev because Beterbiev is old as well. But Usyk doesn't want to get in there with like a young Daniel Dubois or any young fighters at this point because he's not going to have the energy to keep pushing the pace and eventually his ass is going to get got.
Called absolutely fuck all. 2 losses. So yeah, not a lot.
What a massive performance. Congratulations, but never mind, no worries.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Tyson?
Yes? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Sadafa from Arab News, but how has this experience changed your life as the period of time from the first match to this one? How has the past 7 months?
It's been good, you know, I've had a good life and it's been good time, good training.
Great work.
Thank you.
Next one.
what rounds would you give Tyson on the field?
Sorry?
What round did you give Tyson?
What rounds did I give him?
After the 5th round.
After the 5th round, I gave him at least 4 of them. That's how I see the fight.
Rounds did I give him? I gave him enough rounds for there to be at least a draw so he can get a trilogy and make the money. Frank Warren didn't even answer the question. They said, what rounds did you give Tyson Fury? Not how many rounds. The reason Frank Warren just threw out 4 is because Frank Warren probably wasn't even paying that close attention to the damn fight. Or he just wanted to say Tyson Fury won enough rounds to win the fight or get a draw. But it's clear that he can't pinpoint certain rounds that Tyson Fury won. He can't name the exact rounds. Like me, I could say Tyson probably won the 10th and the 12th because I remember in the 10th, Tyson came on very strong. In the 12th, Tyson landed some of his biggest shots of the fight. He was coming forward, looking good. Frank Warren can't do that because he's just trying to be biased and try to wrap his mind around the fact that Tyson Fury lost twice in a row, which means it's probably not going to be a trilogy.
I mean, the last one he won. And that's how I see it. I just don't see how anybody can not give him a round in the last 7 rounds. I don't know what fight anybody could be possibly watching.
Bob Arum scored the fight 8-4 to Tyson.
Bob Arum is 94 years old. The only thing Bob Arum knows is that Tyson used to be signed to Top Rank. Tyson made him a lot of money back in the day, so he rolled it with Tyson. All of these dudes are all about money. None of these, Frank Warren and Bob Arum probably don't even watch fights that close. Like, it's just so much about money with them, bro.
Oscar De La Hoya, who's a neutral, sitting two along me, we were scoring it together, and we agreed. You know, he had it 4 rounds. I've said the minimum 3 rounds. I thought he well won it by more than that.
If you were to go back and watch when they asked Oscar how he thought the fight was going, Oscar said he had Tyson Fury ahead. Then he talked about all the things that Tyson Fury was doing wrong and what he needed to do. So that right there showed me that Oscar understood that Fury was losing the fight, but Oscar didn't want to say that because maybe he has connections with Frank Warren or whoever, you know, Fury. I don't know, but Oscar literally said Fury is winning. Then he went on to describe all the things that Fury is doing wrong, indicating that Fury was actually losing.
Than that, and I was trying to be a little bit, you know, unbiased, if you will. But all of them along the front, and I was looking at Aegis and I looked at Alex, and when they were sitting there, they didn't have the look of somebody who thought they won the fight.
They didn't know at the end. They come up and said they didn't know which way it went.
That's exactly right.
What impact do you think the extra weight had, Tyson? I guess you had to give him power.
Helped you.
When you're getting your arse whooped, it's good to be as big as possible. It helps you take the shots better. It helped me take a big punch the fatter me get. So the extra weight helped me a lot.
Really, I felt good in there. I felt good. You know, I had a good pace on the front foot for 12 rounds. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yes, young man.
Thank you, Frank. Tyson, I know there was an AI experiment tonight. Those AI judges didn't count, but do you see that as a potential?
What was the score?
I'm not sure what the AI decided. What did the AI decide? 118-112.
God damn. The AI said that was one hell of an ass whooping. Tyson Fury was dominated for most of the fight. Oleksandr Usyk put belt to ass for the 2nd time in a row.
119 to 1.
118 to 112. But your thoughts on AI judging fights in the future?
By the review of that, absolutely shit. Here's one. Fuck all the computers. Keep the humans going. More jobs for humans, less jobs for computers.
Here's what. Fuck the AI. Fuck the judges. And fuck Oleksandr Usyk. Everybody who thought I lost, fuck them.
But on a serious note, we do need more jobs for humans and less jobs for computers. Like, that's crazy. What the hell what is a robot gonna do with money? Nothing. All they're trying to do is make more homeless people out here in the world, but it is what it is.
And fuck electric cars too while we're at it.
Oh, me almost forgot. Fuck Ukraine while we're at it. All of you.
Obviously, it's a really close fight. You continue to have a lot of success when you switch to southpaw. What do you think was the best adjustment you made?
I don't know, you know. The fight's done now. It's in the past. I've not got a decision. It is what it is. We move on. And that's it. I go home to my family. I've not seen my kids for 12 weeks. It is what it is. You can't change no decisions. I've done the best I could. If I could have done any more, I would have done. And that's it.
That's the best thing Tyson Fury said, man. You didn't get the decision, and that's it. You didn't get the decision because you got outboxed. You lost because Usyk overall is better than you. Also, he's fresher than you. Even though he's older, he hasn't been in the same amount of wars as you. He was able to use all of that to his advantage, and he won. So take your ass home.
24 rounds of Usyk, did you rate him as the best you faced?
Not really, to be fair. In that fight there, never hurt me once.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tyson Fury is lying. He got hurt multiple times. Every time he got hurt, he clinched or he began to back up. Usyk backed this man up multiple times in the fight. The main punch that hurt him was a damn straight left or the counter straight left. So he's lying.
I've got a couple of flesh wounds. I'll be gone in 2-3 days. But yeah, not a mark on me roll on. But listen, it is what it is. I know what's happened, and that's it. I'll go home, and that's it. There's not much I can say. Not much I can say or do, to be fair.
Right. Just like in the ring. There wasn't much you could say or do about that ass whooping. You just had to take it. Straight lefts, hooks, defense, in and out footwork, jabs. You had to take it all.
I took it more serious. I was on that front foot more, and that's it.
Well, there was no showboating or nothing. He was focused all the way through. He boxed well. His jab was superb, and he was, and his footwork was superb. He wasn't slow. He was very evasive. I mean, how many times you get caught? He hardly got caught.
That's bullshit from Frank Warren. Tyson Fury got caught with the left hand to the body so many times that it's not even funny. And he wasn't able to respond because his feet were too slow.
Slow. He was very evasive. I mean, how many times you get caught? He hardly got caught with any decent punches.
And it is what it is,
A
Frank.
couple of shots he caught him with, a couple of right hands, and left hands, and that was it.
In my opinion, Christmas gift. It's not Alexander's fault. Congratulations to him and his team. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you to Turkey, El Sheikh, Frank, Spencer, everybody who's involved, Bob, for putting it on, giving me the opportunities to have a great career and a great fight. Thank you very much and good night.
Thank you, everybody, watching me get my ass whooped. And have a good night. Donkey, let's move out. Yeah, so Tyson Fury trying to make excuses and stuff, talking about he got robbed. Frank Warren, of course, saying he got robbed because Frank Warren wanted the trilogy. This was great judging. Tyson Fury lost some of the early rounds. He lost most of the late rounds. From round 6, he pretty much was tired, just like the first fight. Tyson Fury is damaged goods because of the wars he had with Deontay Wilder. Also, genetically, somebody with his genetics at heavyweight isn't built to age. He isn't built to be 40, 41, 42, 43, still dominating dudes, man. Tyson Fury is at the end of being elite. He's still a good heavyweight. He still can go out there and make the fight competitive, but he's no longer going to beat the top dudes. And he better stay away from them young guns like Daniel Dubois. Now, I mean, Frank Sanchez, like them dudes who really out here popping and cracking. He better stay away from them. We saw what Francis Ngannou did to him. We saw what Usyk did to him in the first fight. But yeah, Tyson Fury, I mean, great career, man, great fighter, but Usyk is just better than him. Stylistically, Usyk is better. Straight shots are better than wide shots most of the time. Usyk has faster feet, better defense. Usyk actually ducks under punches, where Fury just pulls back or tries to hold and uses weight and stuff like that. Usyk has better overall craft. That's why Usyk was able to craft up 2 ass whoopings for Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is a sore loser, just like he accused Deontay Wilder of being. He should have just said, look, I got outboxed, man. Me got outboxed. Me got me arse whooped. It's time to go home to my wife and my kids. But yeah, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is my synopsis on the fight in the post-fight press conference.